Welcome to the 6th edition of the Red Pegasus podcast. We're glad you're here, flying with us. I know it seems like forever between episodes, and you can hardly wait for the next one. So we're stoked to be here with our mouths and you with your ears. We have a lot to get to today, including a very not so special anniversary for this world. One of us got shot in the arm. It's a good kind of shot, don't worry. And I heard some dude finally got paid on the Dallas Cowboys. Also, some other guy who is constantly transforming this world comes out with even more later inventions that are incredible. We'll get into what he's got going on too. Stick around and listen to how it all plays out. Here is episode 6.
All right, we're here.
We are.
We made it. Another week. Another episode of the podcast. And I know everyone's always telling us, Martin, when are you guys going to release another episode? Martin, when are you guys going to record us? Stop giving us one episode a week. Give us 2. Martin, come make me lunch. Martin, come wash my car. Martin, release another episode. Guys, come on. Listen, we're here. All right, stop. I got it. You guys love us. I know. I get it. It's fine. I got it.
I don't blame him.
No, but seriously, we're here with another episode. Honestly, appreciate the love. Darian and I were talking about this earlier today. We were looking at the reviews. Appreciate it. Lots of 5-star reviews.
That's right.
On Apple Podcast. Honestly, just want to say thanks. We really love you guys.
And like we said, if you go in there, write in a review, not just hit the stars, we give you a shout out. And guess what? We got one.
We got one.
From the one and only.
Finally.
Wifey. Number one supporter. Brooke, shout out to you. We love you. We thank you for your support. She commented and said, Happy Texas Independence Day. Remember we said that?
That was perfect.
Boom.
That was perfect.
And look at that. Simple as that.
Like she listened.
Easy as that. She listened all the way to the end.
All the way.
Took our word for it. And guess what? She gets a shout out. Love you, babe.
So for all those people who listened to the whole podcast and didn't write us Happy Texas Independence Day, fake fans. Anyways, all right, we're starting off this episode with the anniversary of the COVID lockdowns.
What?
A year ago, we were out and about living our normal lives, thinking that we were going to go to work the next day and everything was going to be A-okay. And that is not what happened.
Crazy.
And all of our lives changed, some for the better, some for the worse, and some people already live their lives in some sort of a lockdown, so it didn't really change their life any bit. But so we were going to recount where we were when we got the lockdown news. Now, I was in Big Bend, down in like Southwest Texas. We were camping over there at Big Bend National Park. And we were having a really good time. We were enjoying this Airbnb / like campsite that we got. We had just finished some hikes and we were on the campsite and we were actually packing up, and cell service is kind of spotty out there. And the Airbnb host came down and told us that basically everyone had to leave that weekend that we were leaving. She said she had one more crew that was coming by and staying at her place, and she was like, I'm hesitant to let them stay because she told us actually that day that we were packing up and leaving that she had gone to a town meeting, because it was in like Terlingua, so it's like population of like 200 or something.
Yeah, literally on the border too.
Yeah. So they had like a town meeting there, and they were discussing what they were going to do for the lockdowns. And I guess the mayor of the town had mentioned that anyone who had or anyone who was an Airbnb host would need to basically like evict everybody that they had.
That's crazy.
Because they were shutting down the town. They were afraid that if anyone in the town got sick, then the local hospital was several miles away, not in the town. And they were also afraid that they weren't capable of holding all those people if all of them had gotten infected.
Yep.
So that was pretty fun. She said that if Airbnb hosts were still allowing people to stay, that they were getting fined like several $1,000s.
Dang.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So we packed up. Like I said, cell service was kind of spotty. So it was just, everything just felt like a zombie apocalypse, right? Like everyone's freaking out that the world's shutting down. We're in the middle of nowhere. It seems like you're just surrounded by mountains and countryside.
Yeah.
So it just kind of like fit the mood as well. And we're just driving. We're trying to figure out what's going on. And as we start to get closer to Fort Worth, that's when we start to realize like, whoa, this is getting pretty serious. And yeah, I was having a good time spending my spring break in Big Bend, and then I come my spring break in Big Bend, and then I come home just to find out that the whole world shut down.
Yeah, dude, nuts.
What about you?
We had a very similar situation because, of course, we were also on spring break. So our daughter was with the in-laws, and my wife and I took a few days to get away. We stayed in a cabin in East Texas, one of those fancy getaway small cabins.
Yeah.
Yeah, their location's out in East Texas. So that was super fun. But yeah, we didn't have any cell service. We didn't know anything what was going on. We went into town one day for lunch and saw the TV with all the headlines going on. We're like, what? We thought this was just going to be like a, pop in and head out, like not hang around. So yeah, pretty wild to be where we are today.
And that was on y'all's last day.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we were in the middle of that, having ourselves a good time. So yeah, when we come back in town, get the daughter, Monday rolls around, go back to work, go back to school kind of thing. Nope. Everything's shut down.
Yeah.
Just like that. You leave for spring break. Everything's normal. You left it just like it is. You don't ever come back till the summer to get all their stuff.
Yeah.
And it was left just like it was that Friday before spring break. It's kind of wild to think back to those times, because it felt like forever ago, but then again, it feels like yesterday, right?
Seriously.
Dude, it's nuts.
Both. And it's just crazy that it's been a year. Remember the good old days when it was supposed to be 15 days to flatten the curve?
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Oh, man.
Good times. I guess that's when we were coming back. I guess it was kind of like, oh, the world's shutting down, okay, but it's only supposed to be for like 2 weeks. It's not that bad. And then 2 weeks pass by, and it's like, let's add another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, well, let's add a couple months. And now we're here a year later, and things are starting to open up again. Lots of states opening up, Texas being one of them. And
that's right.
Actually, Texas just ended the mask mandates.
As of last Wednesday.
So, but a lot of people are worried about that. A lot of people are worried about, oh no, like the mask mandates, blah, blah, blah. But ever since that day that it was announced, I mean, I've seen everybody just constantly say that they're still wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And so many businesses are still coming out saying that you have to wear a mask. So really, has anything changed? I don't really think so. But
yeah,
obviously, yes, there are going to be those people out there who are going to do them and not wear their mask and probably cause trouble. But I think we'll be okay. If, everyone I think is doing the good thing of wearing their mask, and businesses are doing their good, their own thing of saying, hey, you got to wear a mask whenever you come in here too. So I think we'll be okay. Yep. But speaking of mask, and speaking of COVID, and speaking of lockdowns, and speaking of shots from the teaser.
Oh yeah. What kind of shot?
I don't know, bro. You tell me. You go to Deep Ellum?
Nope. I don't.
I was about to say, because this past weekend, Deep Ellum was bumping, and lots of people were getting pulled, or not even pulled over, but like just tackled and tased by cops. So
Seriously.
I thought that was you. I thought that was you in one of those videos that I saw.
But shout out to Dallas, Texas TV for those.
Yo,
for that good
seriously,
content, right?
Dallas, Texas TV.
They're
If you
killing
guys
it.
aren't following them, you should. They post literally anything that's going on around the Dallas-Fort Worth area and even Texas. But yeah, I love watching their page or going to their page and watching all the videos that happen in Deep Ellum. Even they were just like, yo, seriously, what is going on? Everyone is getting tased by the cops in Deep Ellum tonight. Like, what is going on?
Did you see that other video they posted on Dallas, Texas TV?
Dude.
On ESPN Columbia? Yeah, dude. This guy
The dude just got smacked by the TV.
Yeah, literally their caption says, guy gets pancaked by a falling TV on ESPN. I swear that TV was like an 80-inch. Literally,
Bro.
it fell off the wall. They're sitting at their set in the studio. The TV falls off the wall and like slams the guy from behind into the desk. Like, it literally looks like he got pancaked, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, my favorite part is when the other news anchors are just like, tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. And it's just like, how are you going to tell people to calm down? The dude literally just probably died
I was
from
gonna
that
say,
TV.
wait, what does that mean? But yeah, that's funny.
Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. Yeah, you guys definitely have to go follow Dallas, Texas TV for sure. They post some hilarious things.
They
over
said
there.
he is okay, which is why we're laughing. He's fine, but we're not laughing at him because he got all hurt. And
I
stuff.
was laughing whether he was okay or not because that was just hilarious.
It literally looked like he died on the spot.
It was so funny. But
Crazy stuff.
so you got shot.
I did.
You okay?
Yes, it was just a needle. Good old COVID vaccine in the right arm.
You got vaccinated.
I did.
There you go.
It's pretty crazy to say, man. And first of all, I've never been so excited for a vaccine in my life.
That's funny.
But I did get it. My wife signed us up in real early on in multiple counties, and just so happened to work out that Collin County hit us up first.
Nice.
So that you just emailed us. It actually went to my spam folder, so be on the lookout in your spam.
Ooh,
It went in my spam folder, and
helpful tip.
I
right
tracked
there.
it down, and I had to go to McKinney ISD Stadium, which by the way is giant. It's like a college
Really?
stadium. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Waited in line for about 30 minutes. Got the shot. Waited 15 minutes just in case you have any reaction, and then I was out. No reaction, so I was good to go.
Nice.
Super simple, easy, organized process, and I'm sure everyone's similar.
Yeah.
Just Collin County's got it down. I'm sure everyone's got it down at this point. So literally get signed up, and I'm sure your number will be called here pretty soon. So
Yeah, I've been seeing lots of people now with I think teachers just recently got approved as what are they called? Basically VIP who are able to get the shot.
Yeah.
And so I've been seeing a lot of my teacher friends get the shot or at least sign up, and they've been excited to do that as well, which is totally understandable. And so and I think CVS is now just really offering it to anybody.
They are too. Yep.
So if you haven't got the shot, if you want to get the shot, I'm sure you can find a CVS somewhere. Also, a lot of people are just hacking the system. Seriously. I've heard so many stories of people saying, yeah, you go up there and you're supposed to be, for like the VIPs, or if you have like some sort of chronic condition. And I've asked people like, I don't have either. And the workers are just like, psst, just check that you have a chronic disease. They won't really check. And so they do that, and then they get the shot, and then they're out. So yeah, Collin County isn't the only one. I know a lot of other places are doing it pretty quickly, where there's like in and out, in and out, in and out.
But honestly, I don't have any of those chronic diseases, and I'm not like quote unquote VIP. So I think they're just getting to that point where they're just getting normal folks in there, or just regular folks in there, and going along with it. So
yeah,
just go for it. Try it if you really want it. Go for it and try it, and you won't regret it. Since then, I felt good.
Nice.
No issues. I mean, I just had a little arm pain, but that comes with every vaccine pretty much.
Yeah.
So that was my first one. I got the Moderna, so you have to get two.
Got
the first one, and then I'll go back in a month to get the second one, and I'll be set.
Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it right now.
I got a lot of friends that are in the same boat.
Yeah.
Heck, my parents are in the same boat. They're just like, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't have, I'm not like, I'm pretty fit, but I'm not like the fittest person out there. And so I'm not too worried about it. And I also don't have any underlying health conditions. So I think I'll be okay. I might change my mind. Who knows? I don't know. But as of right now, I'm probably just going to stay away from it and just see how it goes for everybody else.
Yeah.
So we talk about Texas ending the mask mandates. We talked about Hugh getting shot up. Now we're talking about everyone's favorite, Mr. Dak Prescott.
That's right. Your boy got paid.
Finally got paid.
Finally. Sports Talk Radio, can you please just stop talking about it now? We got it. He's good to go. Let's move on. I mean, they've been literally talking about it for like the past 2 years.
Seriously, but do they ever stop talking about the Cowboys? I feel like anytime I pass through the channels or hear the radio station, they're always talking about something Cowboys related.
Yeah, they're always going to be talking about the Cowboys. But, I mean, literally this topic got so overdone. Like, they just talked about it. I mean, I used to work there, 2 years ago at the Fan. And they were talking about it then. Yeah. And then just up until just last week, they were still talking about it. I'm like, man, it's like, come on, talk about something else.
Dude's already got paid. Come on.
Yep. Anyways, 4 years, 160 mil. That means 40 a year. No big deal, right? 126 mil guaranteed.
Gosh, just by signing a piece of paper.
If he gets hurt all 4 years, he gets 126 million.
Gosh.
And with that, a 66 million signing bonus, which is the highest ever. Put pen to paper, get 66 mil. Sounds pretty good,
crazy, dude. That is so much money.
That's insane.
Like, come on. That is crazy.
So we all know he's a good leader, right? I mean, he's half proven that he can get it done on the field. So we'll see if this deal pays out to be exactly what the Cowboys want it to be and what that money displays it to be.
Yeah. I saw a list. I think it was like top 5. Honestly, I can only remember top 3 paid quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Number 1, Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Number 2, now Dak.
Yep.
And number 3 was, I believe it was Watson.
Yes.
Is he still in Houston?
Yes. For now.
Oh, okay.
By the time this releases, it could be different.
It could be a different story. Yeah. We'll release episode 7. We're like, well, update to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Literally, he's about to be traded.
Dang. Yeah. Do you know what's the rumors? Or is it for sure?
He's going to be traded.
Oh,
there's no doubt he's going to be in Houston again. Now, there's rumors of tons of teams, but we'll see.
But is it his decision or the team's decision to leave?
Now both. It started with his decision.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be there anymore. So.
And you don't know any of the top prospects for him?
There are. It's really waiting on the draft because there's such good prospects coming out of college at the QB position in the draft. So it's like, do you want to give up your whole future for this guy that's already a solidified quarterback, or do you want to just
start
go
off
for
fresh.
a young guy, and not blow up your entire future? So we'll also wait and see for the draft.
You think that was a good move for going back to Dak? You think that was a good move for the Cowboys?
Yes.
Dropping that much for Dak?
Yeah, they needed to get it done. I mean, they should have done it 2 years ago when he would have been, 35, 36 a year rather than 40.
Yeah.
But they just kept going on because they didn't know if he was the guy or not.
Yeah.
I guess now they, for some reason, know he's the guy, even though he spent all of last year injured. But
that's right. I totally forgot about that. The dude had like a broken ankle or just leg?
Yeah.
It was just his ankle.
It was bad, but yeah, it was like
I know it was
leg,
bad.
ankle, high ankle,
But doing good now. I think I saw a picture or a video of him walking in the stadium, no crutches, no cast, looking pretty good. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. You think Cowboys can make it?
To what?
They're always close, I guess, to the playoffs. You think they can make it to the playoffs?
They can make it to the playoffs
because they always just about make it to the playoffs, right? Whether it's a wild card or like a for sure. Spot.
Yeah, their division's pretty weak. Outside of the Washington football team, they're probably the best team in their division.
Yeah. I saw this meme that was talking about the trade, or not the trade, but the contract, and it was like all these NFL teams are giving their quarterbacks like several millions of dollars just to lose to the same 45-year-old guy in the Super Bowl just like every year. And I'm just like, man, that's so true. That's so true.
That's so true. He just beat Jared Goff 2 years ago, and then he beat Pat Mahomes, the highest paid QB this past year. So that's too funny.
That is funny. Yeah. Because I was seeing that a while ago. I don't know if it probably wasn't last season since Dak didn't really play. Maybe it was the season before, but a lot of people were upset that Dak was asking for that much money, and they think that he wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Or they thought that money should actually go towards the team and try and, get a little bit more cap space for their team building.
Yeah.
But you think it was a good idea to give them that much money?
I mean, that's true. The people that side with that viewpoint have a good point, but in my opinion, I think it was just time.
Yeah.
Like the contrary is an average QB, or you go to the draft, and their team is kind of built for winning now. So you just need to sign your guy and start winning. Yeah. You don't have time to get an average QB at $30 million a year, or go to the draft and get a young guy. You don't have time. You got to win now. So I think it was a good call for them, honestly. Even though I'm not a fan, I think it was a good call for them.
I just think that's still pretty funny that it's like you and I are doing this podcast about Dallas and Texas in general, and really just about anything, but mainly focusing on that. And we both don't even like the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only Texas team that we don't like. What about your Titans? Any moves over there?
No, not right now. They're cutting a lot of people, but it's about that time, just cutting and trying to make room on the roster for the draft coming up and acquiring free agents right now. So
yeah,
when's a lot of moves.
When's the draft? Do you know?
The draft is the last weekend of April. Yeah. So show to come on that.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to do a fantasy league.
Yeah.
Between us two, and then if there's any listeners who want to join, they can join too. Maybe we can get like a pot going.
Yeah.
And see about that. We'll call it the Red Pegasus League.
Yeah. So I'm talking about.
Nice. Okay.
Commish Darian.
Yeah, because if I'm running that, I have no idea what's going on.
Commish Martin.
I'm gonna put like 10 points for every field goal that's kicked. People are just gonna be like, whoa, what is this point system that we've got here, dude? Come on now.
Also, in some sports news, it was just released last Wednesday that the Texas Rangers are going to allow 100% capacity at opening day.
Okay.
That's 40,518 seats filled. You have to wear masks still.
Okay.
But it's completely full stadium. Opening day.
Dude, that is a lot of people.
Yeah.
That is a lot of people.
It'll also be for the 2 home exhibition games leading up to opening day. So they'll test it out then, and then opening day will be completely full. Those tickets are going to sell.
Yeah. For sure. Full. Yeah.
But it's not going to stay that way. April and May games will just be a smaller capacity. They just said it won't be 100%. It could
all the time.
It could be 90, but all they said was it would be smaller for now.
It could be 99, but it's not going to be 100.
Knowing that ownership, man, I wouldn't put it past them. They're like, just give us money, man. If we get the clearance from state and local governments, just give us money.
Well, we were talking about this the other day where I had asked you if anyone's even been inside the stadium yet, other than when they host other things.
Yeah, no, literally, there hasn't been a Texas Rangers game there with fans in the seats.
Dang. Well, it's coming.
I've been because I've done a tour. That's it.
Oh, nice. I haven't been yet. I haven't even driven by the area.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah. Let's go to a game.
I'm down to go. The 100% capacity?
No.
Maybe not that one.
No, we can
wait.
Well,
you'll be good because you got the shot.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I'm not going to be good because I don't have it.
Well, we can just wait till smaller capacity and then we'll be all right, right?
Yeah.
Plus, we'll make sure the roof is open so, air goes out. So we'll be good.
Just let all the Rona just fly away. I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Actually, I just got that wrong. It is not that. I thought it was I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. It's actually I'm like a bird. What
is it?
Because I've been getting that lyric wrong my whole life. and I can't remember what the actual word is.
You have been randomly singing that since like 6th grade.
I'm like a bird. Oh, I think it's I'm Gonna Fly Away.
Mm.
I'm like a bird.
Official song of the Red Pegasus podcast.
So I always said, I'm like a bird, I'm gonna fly away. The actual lyric is, I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away.
All right.
My whole life has been a lie.
Fact of the day. Thanks for that, Martin.
Hey, you're welcome. All right, back to the podcast. Here we go. Moving on to some more big news over here in the Dallas, or really just Texas area.
Yeah.
My boy, Elon Musk.
That guy.
Still waiting for that Tesla to show up at my apartment. Still isn't here. It's whatever. But, I'm a patient guy. I can wait.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk is making some moves ever since he moved from Cali to Texas.
Yeah.
So we got his huge Tesla factory that he built, I think, like near the Austin area or outside the Austin area. And, now he has the launch site for his rockets at Boca Chica, Texas.
Yeah.
And he's actually wanting to change that to Starbase, Texas.
Really?
Yes. He's like, you know what? Forget colonizing Mars. I'm just going to make my own city in Texas.
All right.
And he actually tweeted it out. It was like him and his, don't know if this is his wife, but that musician Grimes. Have you ever heard of Grimes?
Oh, yeah.
It was just like him, her, and their child. And he just captioned the tweet or the photo, Starbase, Texas.
That's crazy.
And everyone was starting to just be like, whoa, Starbase, Texas. Okay, what is this? When can I move there? Like, let's go. Okay. And I'm one of those. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's move down there to Starbase, Texas. But I actually do want to make a road trip next time they launch a rocket down there.
Yeah.
Definitely want to make a road trip.
That'd be sweet.
That would be dope to look at. But yeah, so he's wanting to change the name of Boca Chica, Texas to Starbase, Texas. And he actually, like I said, tweeted that out. And the judge in the area, Judge Eddie Trevino, was telling Elon Musk, all right, bro, hold your horses. It's not that easy. He was like, you can't just tweet out Starbase, Texas, and then just expect to just randomly get this whole city to yourself. And it was actually really funny.
But also, you can't really tell Musk what to do.
That's true. I mean, the dude is literally also running the power grid. Almost.
Yeah. It's crazy.
There's been reports of huge Tesla batteries, and basically like a power plant, just Tesla batteries that are being built. Again, I think it's like just south of Houston or something.
Yeah.
People have been coming up to the construction workers or the engineers and asking like, hey, what's going on over there? And the report was saying that these workers are actually told not to say anything about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the article was also saying that there was kind of a dead giveaway whenever you have the Tesla logo on your hard hat.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to hide what you're trying to build, maybe don't put the company's logo all over the place.
Right.
That might help. But I think, secrets obviously getting out there. He's trying to help the Texas power grid after the winter storm. Everyone lost a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to help out with that by putting a whole bunch of Tesla, like huge Tesla batteries in the area to try and connect it to the grid and help out. I think it was saying something about like 20,000 houses would be powered on a hot summer day just from like what they've built so far.
Dang. That's
and
crazy.
I've seen pictures. It's probably a lot bigger in person than it is in the photo,
mm-hmm.
but it honestly doesn't look like it's taking up that much space, which is pretty dope. Also, Mavs using Dogecoin,
yeah,
for tickets and apparel and stuff like that.
That's right.
I saw Mark Cuban tweet that out.
Yep.
I was like, okay. I was like, I've got 17 Dogecoin that are worth, I think, like 5 cents right now. I think I can get me some fries or something at the concession stand. All right.
So you're saying it's equivalent to like Chuck E. Cheese coins? That's about how much is it worth, right?
Probably, yeah. Actually. Yeah, I think I put $1 in like a while ago and got like 17 of those coins.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, I'm just gonna let this sit here. Probably isn't gonna do anything, but we'll see. I've been seeing a lot of people push for Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Lots of people out there trying to invest in Dogecoin. I'm one of those. We'll see. It might be the next Bitcoin. If you stop hearing me on this podcast, you know why. Because your boy got 17 Dogecoins and he's a multimillionaire now. I'm over there hanging out with Elon at his power plant with our Teslas.
Yep. And I'm still here recording podcasts.
You over here by yourself. You just need to play some like sad violin music. Like, and you're just in here like, episode 10 of the Red Pegasus podcast.
Yep.
But I think if all goes well, should be seeing those batteries start to work around June 1st, which would be pretty dope. This dude's doing everything.
Seriously.
Cryptocurrency, power grid in Texas, launching rockets in Texas, and he's also wanting to start his own internet. Dude just can't stop making things. Seriously, leave some for the rest of us. Seriously, come on now, bruh. Dang. You mentioned something that you saw earlier in the week or in the weekend, over the weekend, I believe. Something on Twitter, a new trend on Twitter.
Yeah. So Texas Humor, their Twitter account, tweeted out, advice we'd all give to the people moving to Texas. And they put in parentheses, wrong answers only.
I love these.
Yes. So
I
great.
love these.
So someone's moving to Cal. Someone's moving from Cali to here.
Yeah.
They asked me, hey man, what's the quickest way to get in downtown? I'm like, I-35.
35.
Always. You gotta take. You zoom straight straight into downtown.
Don't worry about the construction. It's fine. It's not going to slow you down.
No.
It's not like it's been there for, I don't know, 500 years back when we were in Pangea. But you'll be okay. Like, just take 35. It's the quickest way to get to downtown.
I can't believe you said Pangea. I haven't heard that since like middle school.
The only reason I say that was because... The only reason I say that is because this past weekend we had game night with some friends and we were playing the Survivor board game.
Oh, yeah.
And one team was called like Propaganda or something like that. And I was like, forget that. I'm just going to call it Pangea.
That's awesome.
So 35 is the quickest way to get to downtown. You're right.
Yeah.
It's the quickest way to get to downtown.
That's what I tell them.
So and then it says, ask a Texan to briefly talk about Texas. Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's not going to briefly talk about Texas.
No, I'll sit here and talk about it all day long.
Have you heard our podcast?
You're right. Go check out Lubbock for rolling hills and beautiful mountain views. On your way there, make sure to have your camera ready at all times.
Nothing like some good Lubbock scenery.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
If you're from there, forgive us. We love you still.
Mm-hmm. Forget Big Ben. You're not going to see anything over there. You need to go to Lubbock for sure.
Right.
For sure. Yeah. This is actually one of my favorite ones. You don't need AC. That's fine. Your house, your apartment, your car, anything. You don't need AC. It's not going to get hot here.
No.
I don't know if you were here a couple weeks ago, but it was really cold.
Right.
So that's usually how it is.
Yeah. That's a good one. Stay far away from food trucks and local taco joints.
Yeah.
They will mess you up.
That's too good. I actually had some taquitos for dinner tonight. The phrase, bless your heart, is a compliment. Don't worry. That's so funny. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, this person is so sweet. Bless your heart, too. Yeah, just make sure you don't say it to anybody. Or else you just get like smacked upside the head.
Yep. Only your grandma can say it to you. Want to have a nice night out? Go check out Deep Ellum. And don't forget to wear your suit.
Yep. That's the place you want to go to.
Yes.
If you're trying to go out for a nice dinner, or if you're trying to get some coffee with some friends, and you're just trying to dress down to the nines, and you're just ready to go out and show the world what you've got, that's where you go, is Deep Ellum for sure.
Yep. You fit right in. Here's another one. This one says, Galveston is the prettiest beach around.
I mean, if you're trying to look at some clear water,
yeah,
that's definitely where you go.
Hit it up. So as always, we like to end with a suggestion for you all or a recommendation for y'all to go check out something.
Mm-hmm.
And we're actually going to revisit one that we've done before.
Mm-hmm.
What you listening to? What you jamming to? For me, I'm jamming to a lot of things right now. But right now, specifically, I'm jamming to Charlie Crockett, one of my favorite singer-songwriters. His song, Welcome to Hard Times. And no, it was not written during COVID.
Oh,
he
really?
wrote this, and it was released before COVID. So
Wow.
Talk about timing.
Yeah, I was about
for
to say.
For a lot of folks.
It's a perfect title for
Yeah, he's
COVID.
a Texan blues country singer-songwriter kind of guy. He's very like old school kind of feel.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a lot of the music my grandpa used to listen to.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, it's different. So it may take some acquired listening to actually like him.
Yeah.
As it did for me. And I actually love him now. He's kin to Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like
That's
a great,
dope.
great grandson of Davy Crockett.
That is dope.
Yeah. So
I've
this
always-
dude is Texan through and through.
Nice. I've always thought about that, like, like George Washington's like family line.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Abraham Lincoln's family line.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So yeah, he has a pretty incredible story, to say the least. Like, he started out like traveling across America on like by like train car.
Yeah.
And he played out of his guitar case. You know, he'd
Yeah.
go to like the subway in New York and play out of there. He'd go to New Orleans and play on Bourbon Street, and he'd go to LA, and then he'd always find himself coming back to Texas to play out of his guitar case. So really cool story on like how he got started, how he'd like travel the country through by train
Yeah.
doing that. So it's pretty cool. And then he recently went through open heart surgery.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy.
Everything okay?
Yeah, he's good now. Which is
Nice.
probably why he wrote that song
Yeah.
initially, because it was hard times for him, and then all of a sudden it relates to just about everybody
Yeah.
in the country.
Nice.
So, yeah, great song, great dude, great story, and yeah, he's super talented. So go check him out if you have a moment.
Yeah. He's his what is it? His style
Yeah.
is very unique,
Mm-hmm.
but also very dope.
Yeah.
The dude can dress,
Mm-hmm.
and he also has some pearly whites.
Yeah.
He's got some pearly whites.
Yes, he does.
But where you told me a while ago that him and Orville had a song together.
No, that was Paul.
Oh,
Paul
okay,
Cawthon.
okay. Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you, man? What are you jamming to?
Well, this is an old one too. So I kind of like to listen to really anything, but also from other places.
Yeah.
And so like Sarosh, remember Sarosh from high school?
Yeah.
Shout out Sarosh.
Shout
He
out to
actually
you.
hit me up about the podcast. He was like, "Yeah, I can't find it on Apple iTunes. Like, are you sure it's up?" And I'm like, "I'm sure it's up."
Yeah, bro. We're
But,
everywhere.
Yeah. But he like showed me a song that he was like bumping to in high school, and it's like from an Indian artist.
Yeah.
So I like listening to that, and then I still bump that to this day. I actually was listening to it in the car and sent him a Snapchat, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this song to the day I die, because that thing jams.
Nice.
I've listened to like some French artist named Yell. She's pretty good. So I like listening to as much as I can, and other than just straight up artists from here.
Yeah.
So I actually came across. Do you know the lyric website Genius,
Mm-hmm.
where they like just put the lyrics to the song and tell you behind this or what the lyrics mean and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
So they also have this segment. Well, they basically do a live version of that. And so they get the artists in the studio or wherever they film, and they have them sit down and they have them just go through the lyrics on or on a song and kind of just describe the meaning behind them. And I came across, so I like going on there to find artists, and I actually came across this artist. Her name is Yeji, and Yeji is a Korean American artist.
Nice.
Now, her spelling is, I thought it was Yeji, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's Yeji, and it's spelled Yaeji. So like I said, she's a Korean American electronic music artist.
Okay.
And it looks like here it says she blends elements of house music and hip hop with mellow, quiet vocals.
Okay.
And she does speak very quietly.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's pretty cool. It's very, just like it said, mellow, laid back, nice to listen to. She does, a lot of her songs are both in Korean and in English.
Okay.
So you can, jam to it. But the one that I like to listen to is called Drink I'm Sippin' On.
Okay.
Whew. It's pretty good. I like listening to it. It's got me learning a little bit of Korean.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
sounds good.
It's nice when you're waking up, trying to get going and trying to. I like to listen to it sometimes late at night when I'm coming home from work, or early in the morning when I'm heading home or heading to work.
Yeah.
And who wants to listen to Metallica at like 5:30 in the morning?
Right.
I mean, I guess some people do, it's just not me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm listening to. Drink I'm Sippin' On by Yeezy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lastly, as always, check out our social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
We're there.
At Red Pegasus Pod.
Yeah. Interact with us on the socials.
Yeah.
I actually got a Snapchat from Pablo.
Yeah.
From high school. Him and Abby went to go check out Palmer's Chicken.
All right.
Because they listened to the podcast.
Nice.
They heard us talking about Lucky's and Palmer's. So they went out and they had it there, and they gave me a shout out on my personal Snapchat.
Yeah.
So if you try anything that we suggest, if you go anywhere that we suggest, always let us know. Tag us, like we say all the time. Tag us on the socials.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to reply and share it as well. We also want to see, what you guys are doing with what we're talking about, our own opinions and what we're sharing.
Totally.
So Instagram, Twitter, both at Red Pegasus Pod.
That's right.
And Facebook, we have a group and a page.
Yes.
So
'Cause
join
Facebook's
the group.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little confused when we were trying to create the page in the group. We didn't know what we were doing at first.
So just like both and join both, right? Whatever the correct term is for either.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the page, join the group. I think that's right.
Yeah.
So do it. And wherever you're listening, rate us, review us, because you'll get a shout out, just like Brooke did earlier on the show.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, wife, love you. Also, lastly, you can get a shout out if you find a Pegasus. If you live in DFW, they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you find one, take a picture of it, take a picture with it, and tag us on those said socials, and we'll give you a shout out there as well.
Yep.
Sound good?
You also use a hashtag.
Yo,
I know. Again, the hashtag.
every single episode. Come on, dude.
I forgot. All right. Anyways. Hit us up on the socials, follow us, interact with us there. We're always checking it to see what's going on and to share and to talk to you guys. Anyways, all right. I guess that's the end of episode 5? 6. I keep doing this. I keep doing this all the time. All right. We'll see you guys later.